Hey, howdy, hello. Today we're talking about Tycho. Today I have 3 records of the same album, and we're going to talk about which one's the best, and a little bit about why I think it's the best. Let's get to it. Okay, this is the US pressing. It's black. This is the US pressing of gold. This is the European black. It's really hard to tell, but if you look closely, you look at the US gold and the European black cover. There's more saturation on the European. This is the European. This is the American. Just a little bit more there. My hype sticker's a little beat up, but what they also did in the European version is it's got more bass. It's got just a little bit more pleasant dynamics than the gold, which is, I think, better than the black, funnily enough. A lot of people think black sounds better than the colored pressings, but I prefer the $40, $50 gold one to the $20 retail US black. So now that I have the best sounding pressing of this available in my hand, I want to talk a little bit about the release and what's going on with this as compared to Weather and the Trilogy, which I don't have Dive yet. Video coming on that once I get it. That's going to be amazing. Do a shootout of the Dive variations. He said he wasn't just going to toggle off the vocal channel and re-release. Instead, he said that the vocals will be replaced by a lead synth and the songs will be reworked to account for the vibe of the new lead. So the track order is, they're both on this and Weather, 8 songs. Now, a little bit more on this one too. The vocals are something new that Tycho never did on any other release. It's the first time he did it. Singer named Hannah Cottrell, not to be confused with Claire Cottrell of Clairo fame, which is what had me confused at first. I thought she was like her sister or something. Completely wrong. Hannah Cottrell is also Saint Sinner fame, like indie pop sort of vibey ambient stuff that went really well with Tycho's ambience. A lot of people don't prefer vocals and talk crap about it online. Totally disagree. This is like a match made in heaven for the type of vocals that Scott Hansen said he wanted to create. I forget the word he used. He basically said he wanted to be like a bass level, not generic. He used a word like, what did he say?
Archetypal.
So he nailed it.
The archetypal vocal record, because to me, I don't want to try to be like experimental. That was the ultimate challenge.
There's been some collaborations, and honestly, I can't think of a better one than Hannah on these particular songs. On the side A of Simulcast is super strong, and I think if you look at side B, perfect vibe. It's more laid back for just throwing on in the background and enjoying the ambience of, or dissecting like every single nuance and little mastering choice and little instrumentation choice. I mean, if you want the best sounding version, you can import the European version. It sounds amazing. You get a little more bass and a little more dynamics. If you can grab, my record store didn't have it, if you can grab the US pressing, I think I had one left, and the label was beat up. It sounds great too on vinyl. It was a little bit different experience than just throwing on the digital track. I really did enjoy the vinyl version. I've spun it 3 times on each pressing now. I'm going to keep spinning it for years to come. Looking forward to talking about some of these other records I got. I found some really good Tycho pressings behind me. I mean, that's the Clear Awake pressing is amazing. The also Clear Epic pressing. Both of these within the last couple of years, 2020. And hopefully we can get a really good sounding Dive. Probably the best sounding Dive. The Wake remix is good too, just on standard blue. And maybe one day we'll get the Weather remixes. I wouldn't mind. I would love that. That would sort of complete my Tycho discography. I'm might as well talk about this too while I got all these sitting in my lap. The jacket is really cool. If you look at the front, you get one version. If you flip it to the back, you get the mirrored version of the front. I don't know, it's a cool little thing. I've never really seen that. I'm sure there's examples. Buckingham Nicks, you get the, inverted color version. But this is just a cool mirror. There's probably other examples of mirrored covers. I love that. It's a cool choice. That's it, really. I just wanted to get on here and talk about the different pressings of this. Some people were giving it rave reviews or mixed reviews online. There's no definitive version. There's just one that has a little more dynamics on vinyl. I think it was a well-done pressing, well-done mastering. If you can grab a copy of it on vinyl, do it. If you can get that European, you get the chef. You get the official chef's kiss verification from me. Yeah, keep grooving your way, and I'll see you guys.